Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fire Sports Pod, where everything we do here is fire. Here's my co-host, Matt. Thanks for coming on again.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it,
Can't wait to get this show on the road. Let's go. So after this, guys, jump on to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We're gonna have a good show for you on that. But we got about 5 segments here on the Fire Sports Pod, and let's get right to it. So our first segment for today's show is how the Yankees suck.
Yeah.
But Judge wants to make them great again.
It does.
Now, this is to back this up. We're gonna go on about 2 days ago this happened.
Yeah, 2 days
Judge hits his first three homer game for the first time in his career. The Yankees do come out against the Nationals. They are a terrible team. The Nationals were 10 games below 500, so really not a big surprise. We should beat this team 9-1, and he should have a career night like that. But as being said, the previous night we lost 2-1, and then
we lost the entire series.
And we lost the series 2-1. We lost just yesterday afternoon 6-5 in a crushing loss, and we'll get to that just in a second. But Matt, I want to hear your thoughts on just how are the Yankees going to be able to get some consistency from Judge, and maybe like we saw last night, like yesterday, we had some consistency with the bats. Just our pitching let us down again.
Sabarino did good.
Sabarino did fantastic. The first game we lost 2-1.
Yeah.
He did fantastic. Second game, the one we won 9-1. Sabarino pitched.
Yeah,
he did phenomenal. The second game we had Schmidt. First game we had Schmidt pitching.
Schmidt's been good lately.
He's been pitching well, but we just couldn't get nothing offensively the first game. Second game was all offense and defense. Third game was offense, no defense. So, what are your thoughts on the Yankees? Can we get to where we want to be, and are going to be competitive, or are we just going to lay down and be literally shit and just go into the playoffs and then just get smoked?
Well, I feel like the management right now with the New York Yankees has to really deal with like a nonchalant. I don't kind of care that much about the team. I care about the franchise's name because the name is the moneymaker.
Yeah.
Especially when you're the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
So the management doesn't care. But I do think Boone, and I do think everybody on the team, on the roster right now, everybody that's been hitting in the lineups that we've been putting out lately, I think they're really trying to win games. It's just really not going their way. And Judge, as a captain, he needs to kind of like give these guys some form of inspiration. Like that 3 home run game was a perfect example of it. But it's got to transcend through everybody on the team, and everyone's got to be on that same type of energy, on that trajectory, and like that has that same type of energy going forward to try to win as many games as possible.
Because we only got about 6 weeks, less than 6 weeks now, about five and a half.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
5.5 weeks left of the season, and we're coming around the corner. It's almost September, so we need to get some wins. Crucial. We are now 5 games below 500. We are 61-66, I believe, and we were 4 games until last night's loss.
Yep.
But let's get to a little bit more on last night's loss. Last night we lost 6-5. We had the game. We were up 3-1. Then we were looking good. Torres hits a 2-run homer. Judge hits a home run. We're up 3-1. Bats looking good. Off defensively, pitching well. And then out of nowhere, Tommy Kahnle comes in, gives up 3 runs. We're down 5-2 or 5-3. And then Stan hits a home run, and we cut it to 5-4. Going into the top of the 9th, and then Clay Holmes does his thing, has 2 outs with a man on first, looking great, got 2 strikes, gives up a single, okay, man on first and second. Then he hits a batter in the head. Bases loaded. And then he goes, they hit a little grounder to the left side of him, he goes to get it, it's raining, soaking wet, he drops the ball, guy comes home, we're down 6-4, guys. 6-4. Now, with our lineup, 6-4 going into the bottom of the 9th inning, when you have the number 9 hitter, the 1 and the 2 hitter, we should win that game, or at least tie the game.
We should tie, at least make it competitive.
And to be honest, Perez, first career hit last night, or Pereira, first career hit.
Yeah, just called him up from AAA.
Just called him up. First career hit, gets a big hit we need, first single, man on first, all day, every day. The second, Judge gets a base, Judge strikes out. And then there's 1 out. LeMahieu strikes out on a high fastball. Then Judge strikes out. So there's 2 outs, man on first. It looks like it's over. Nope. Stan, I think it's we got another man on base. I think someone steals the third. Stan hits a rocket and then gets the guy home. We're down 6-5. Then we have Bader, man on first and second, 2 outs, 0-2 count. Then works it to 2-2. Hits a nice line drive, looking like it's about to be a 3-run homer and we're going to win. and it just falls short. I'm not going to make any excuses, but that it was pouring. So maybe the rain had something to do with it, but that guy made an amazing catch. He was like off balance, literally crooked, and caught the ball. But the better team won. I mean, they played the way they needed to play to win the game. Our bats came alive late, came alive early, then came alive late, and then just couldn't get the job done, and our pitching just let us down again. Because if Clay Holmes didn't give up the game, we tied. We're going into extra innings, and who knows then. But, hey, the past is the past. We got to move on. We play the Tampa Bay Rays tonight. We're gonna get whooped. We're gonna get
They're
killed.
just gonna open up a can of whoop ass.
Yeah, we're gonna get really rocked. We got three games set this weekend: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tampa. It's gonna be a rough series. But we've shown that we can beat Tampa. We've shown we can beat literally every team if we play the way we play. But someone has to come into question: management. Aaron Boone. I think if we don't make the playoffs and we finish with a below 500 record, he's got to be gone. Cashman too. I don't like what he's doing anymore. I think he has to go as well. I think both of them have to go, and I think we have to.
They don't care. About
they don't
winning.
give a shit.
They don't care about winning. They just care about making money off the name,
off the brand of the Yankees,
yeah.
And it's ridiculous. And it's sad to see because Aaron Boone was a Yankee. He played as a Yankee.
I think Boone cares.
I think Boone cares.
Think Boone does care.
I just think his decision making is terrible.
I think he has some questionable
decisions, and his press conferences are terrible. He just talks and repeats the same shit every 2 seconds, and it's really ridiculous. But at the same time, Cashman has to do better as well as the head guy, and Boone has to second that off of him. But Boone's not doing his job when it comes to decision making, and he's been the most thrown out manager since 2018. He's had 34 or 33 ejections since 2018. That is the most in the MLB.
He's got the most this year,
and it's ridiculous. But other than that, guys, let's move on. There's the Yankees. We got about 7 minutes talking about the Yankees. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But we do have the Tampa Bay Rays this week. After my Apple podcast, I will make a TikTok of who's pitching.
Been improving
Volpe has been the guy.
I think he's been flourishing lately. I think he's starting to find his groove with the team. Even though the team hasn't had success, I think he's really starting to find his place.
Yeah, he's been
as a ball player.
He's been the only one hitting.
I know, especially during the Red Sox series.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was.
In the previous series, 3-run homers, 2-run homers, single home runs, base hits, whatever.
What's he at now? 18, 19?
What?
Home runs for the year?
I think he's at like 15.
Is he at 15?
Yeah, I think he's lower. I gotta look that. Yeah, let's look that up, guys. Let's give a
see what
second.
Volpe is.
Volpe's home runs.
What he's at for his home runs this year. Let's see what he's at.
What the hell?
Yeah, do Anthony Volpe. Yeah. Good. Finally in person for the podcast now.
Oh, you were right. 17, right on the dot. Perfect. So Volpe has 17. He's been the only one really hitting for us. Aaron Judge, I mean, he's been a little inconsistent since the last week.
Yeah.
So he's had 4 home runs in the last 2 games. So let's hope he can continue his streak tonight and for the foreseeable future because we're going to need him. He has 27 home runs. Or 28. He is 5th in the American League in home runs. And he missed 50 games. That's ridiculous. That means before his injury, he had 20 home runs. He was on pace to break his own record.
Yeah, he was.
So forget Shohei Ohtani and forget Olsen that has the same...
I mean, Ohtani can pitch, though.
Yeah,
well,
but still.
Now.
But we're going to get to that just shortly. We're going to talk about Ohtani's injury and how crazy he is to be still hitting. But Judge would have broke his record, and to be honest, I didn't care about the pitching. If he would have broke his record that he set last year, Ohtani's not breaking it.
Especially with his injury now.
Yeah, he's not.
He's on pace.
He's on pace, maybe, but he needs to literally hit a home run almost every 3 games, every 2 games.
And now with this MCL.
And now with this injury, but Olsen, I think it's Olsen that has him tied with 45 home runs. So. Matt Olsen.
Yeah, Matt Olsen.
I think he's on the Braves, and the Braves are the best record in the league in the American in the whole MLB. They have 82 wins. They're ridiculous, and right behind them. The Orioles, 79.
I know, the Orioles are dirty this
year. They're really good. And they're better than the Rays. The
They
Rays
are
right behind them, but still, they're better than the Rays. But other than that, guys, let's move on to Shohei Ohtani. If you guys didn't know, he was diagnosed with a tear UCL, and he will not pitch again for the whole season. And we'll see about next season because those things are funky when it comes to
I think this is gonna affect his free agency decision too.
I think he's gonna,
depending if he makes the injury worse or if he plays through it. I think he could lose money or make a lot more money.
But also the money, like you just said, the money. He might lose a lot more money. He's projected to be a $500-600 million.
I know he is. He's a franchise.
He's a franchise. He's
a one-of-one guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's like he's a Babe Ruth this generation.
Yeah, he is the Babe Ruth of this generation.
I mean, if you're looking at this over the past 3 seasons, the 3-time All-Star has been on an ace caliber hurler. He's owns a 2.85 ERA in 427 innings going back to the start of 2021. He finished the 4th in Cy Young season ago when he posted a 2.33 ERA while striking out just under a third of opponents in 166 innings.
That's dirty.
His pitching performance has taken a slight step back this year, although he was still one of the best in the sport. In 22 starts entering play Wednesday, he'd worked up to 3.17 ERA across 132 third frames. Ohtani fanned an excellent 31.4% of batters faced, but battled some inconsistency in his command, walking 10.3% of his opponents. But my God, that's still...
He's different.
That's still remarkable, like for a person to bat and hit. And not to mention his hitting is off the chains too. I mean, he's got 40-something home runs on the season, and we still got 5 weeks left. So he could, by all means, tie or even break Judge's record. But with his injury, it's going to be a little hard because he's got to come back. He's got to make sure because that's right here. Like that's right here. That's on the arm. So that's his finish. And
that's his pole.
That's his pole. So if he wants to, well, he's left. So
he's a lefty.
So that actually is that's his weight. This is the swing, the finish. This is the weight on it. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because all the weight's going to be batted on this because this is the holding hand, and that's when he leaves it to go, and then this is the finish hand. So it's going to be tough. If anyone could do it, I would say Ohtani could do it. I think
it would be him.
I would say Judge, but every time he's hurt, he's out for 50-plus games. So, I mean, I really can't say it's Judge because he's got a little toe ligament thing, and now he was out for 50 games. And basically, but that just shows. Now, we're jumping back to the Yankees because that just shows that the Yankees are it's a one-man operation.
Right now
we're only relying on Judge, and that is the problem. That is why we're in this situation.
We need the role players to show up.
Yeah, Anthony Rizzo's still hurt. He has that concussion. Still hasn't came back. Stanton was inconsistent in the beginning of the season, has hit his stride over the last 20 games, 15 games, but what has that done? Nothing. We haven't won.
He's got to show up
We've lost 8 straight series, and we just snapped a 9-game losing streak.
Just to lose again.
Exactly, and that was the longest losing streak since 1995. And that was no doubt that was the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. So it's been a freaking while since the Yankees have been this bad. So let's hope we can turn some things around. But to be honest, I'm not looking forward to the end of the season.
Neither am I. I want the Braves to win the World Series.
Yeah, if anyone, I'm going with the Braves.
I can see all the Mets fans be miserable.
But yeah, also not to mention, if you guys, I know we don't really talk about the Mets. The Mets, I think, are right now 10 or 11 games below 500.
I think 12, 13, actually.
Oh, really? It's been that bad after? I just looked at about 4 days. Yeah, let's look it up. Let's look up what's the...
We're actually going to probably be going to a Mets game.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
First ever time going to Citi Field.
That's awesome. The Mets are 10 games below 500.
Okay, so 10.
59 and 69. Nationals are right. They're tied. 59 and 69. Marlins are 65 and 63. They've been a surprise team this year.
No, they haven't.
Marlins are really pretty good. Phillies are 69 and 58. The Phillies are under the radar. They're 11 games above 500.
They were in the World Series last year.
I know, but like this year, we haven't heard a thing about it.
No, we haven't really.
Haven't heard nothing. As I said, Braves are the top of their division and the top of the whole conference and the whole MLB with 82 wins and 44 losses. Yep. Percentage of .651, 44 and 22 at home, 38 and 22 away, and in the last 10 games they are 7-3. That's great standings for that. But off of that, guys, we're going to bring in our guest, Matt's friend, Daniel.
My college boy.
Daniel, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Dan, bro.
Yeah, bro. People Losers podcast every Saturday. Really vibes. Got canceled once, brought it back. So now we're talking about FIBA.
Yeah, we're
FIBA
gonna roll
basketball.
into the FIBA World Cup. So this is more you guys are right here, Daniel. This is your thing right here. I'm gonna pull up. Actually, no, we said we were gonna just talk. So if you got anything on your phone, just pull it up. If not, we can just talk about it. So I'll give you the reins. So what do you think about the FIBA World Cup so far?
I mean, can I be completely honest with you? It's the fact that the USA recruited awfully. The fact that
you don't
let's be
like
honest,
the roster?
I love the roster. It's just we have no bigs.
Yeah,
Bobby Portis.
Jaron Jackson.
Bro, Jaron Jackson's our starting center.
I know he is.
He's
So
only
who's the
6'9",
backup?
6'10". Our backup's
It's
Bobby
Portis. He's supposed to be the savvy veteran, according to Patrick Beverly on that podcast that he does.
Yes.
According to Patrick Beverly, Bobby Portis is the savvy veteran with Josh Hart, which I know you like Josh
I
Hart.
love Josh.
Josh Hart, fellow of
Let's
Knicks
go
now,
Knicks.
Villanova guy. He's really good, but still, we got no big.
We have no
Who the freak is going to rebound the basketball other than Jaron Jackson Jr.? Well, we're going to have Anthony Edwards rebound everything. He's the one that's been scoring every fucking bucket for us. It's been ridiculous.
Steve Kerr tried to put him off the bench too. I seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah,
Wow.
at first.
At first, and then he showed
Yeah.
that he really needed the ball.
Edwards is a
Man
bucket.
has been going off though.
He's been killing it.
Bro, remember in that video, he told the defensive player of the year, "Yo, dunk, bitch." Bro,
Yeah,
you literally
exactly.
You literally told Jaron Jackson to jump, bro. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But
No, this is the quote.
Mhm.
You're the defensive player of the year. Why are you jumping?
Yeah.
Jump, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, to be honest, he's got a point. Like, what are you scared of? What you don't want to get dunked on?
It's
You did
practice.
get dunked on in the playoffs. Anthony Davis literally posted your ass.
Oh.
So don't give me that. You jumped with him, but then he couldn't get nothing. And I watched that live. So if you're not going to jump with Anthony Edwards, don't
You
jump
remember.
at all. I remember everything. So Jaron Jackson wanted to talk all that crap with the Lakers, but he don't want to jump with Ant-Man. Like, come on.
Lakers gonna be nice this year. Gonna be nice.
That's-
I guarantee, bro. At least the second best team in the NBA, personally. Like, who's gonna be better? Who's gonna be better? Like,
So Matt, we're gonna go a little off topic here, but we're still talking about basketball. What's your top 3 teams in the
What
NBA?
in the
coming in?
NBA coming in this season? Denver Nuggets.
oh my God, get
Well,
out of here, bro.
they are the defending champs.
Get
Dan.
out
You
of
gotta-
here.
you gotta
Jokic is
give-
the worst.
Jokic
Bro.
torched the league this year.
Jokic is the worst defensive big in all of basketball.
Okay, but
He's
he
the
torched the
worst
league.
defender in basketball. TJ McConnell's a better defender than him.
Okay, Jokic
He's
has
a
done
drunk-
everything
he's-
else
bro,
amazing, other than maybe defense.
No. Offensively, I'll give you it. Even though he gets,
Playmaking?
even though I'm not done.
Rebounding?
Even though he gets 8 to 9 dribbles a game in the post, like that's crazy. You get 8 dribbles posting up. That's crazy. Post defense is dead in the NBA. You're also forgetting that all the other bigs in the NBA,
You also
they're like
forget-
6'9", 6'10", 240.
You know Jokic
Jokic
isn't the
is
entire-
280, 290.
You know Jokic isn't the entire Denver Nuggets roster, right?
Jamal
Bro,
Murray.
You got Jamal Murray.
Yes,
Aaron
He's a
Gordon.
bucket.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon's a
Gordon.
bucket.
Well, Bruce Brown left. That was
Michael
one of
Porter Jr.,
Michael Porter
Contavious
Jr.
Caldwell Pope.
They
You
have
got-
depth.
Oh, what's that kid? The white
Like,
kid.
yeah.
What's his name?
He's from Kansas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
from
really
Kansas.
nice.
Yeah,
I
nice
like him a
looking,
lot.
bro.
I think the Nuggets are going to
he
be
got-
top 3
he
because
got-
of the depth they have.
Yeah, he did get
He
big.
They
got
won a chip
huge.
with it.
Bro, he plays big for his size.
Yeah,
He's
he
only
does.
Like 6'5".
But he look, but like his,
Big.
he's
Yeah.
like solid. Like he's a big boy from just
Yeah.
basically a second year. That was his rookie year this season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That was his rookie season.
That was
rookie
our
year.
rookie
It was
year.
either his rookie or
Second year, something like
something
that. But you know who's gonna be? Me and Matt. Just to jump off this, we went to the More Than Run, the Kyrie Irving event about 2 weeks ago,
Yes,
2
we
or
did.
3 weeks ago. Bones Highland is gonna be a freaking problem
He
for
is
the
a
NBA,
problem.
dude. Yeah, he was versing thing, but there weren't no scrubs there. I mean, there was some
These
people
guys
from
were
Bulls Life,
and overseas FIBA.
It was ridiculous. People were doing 360 dunks over here. Bones Highland was making them look like freaking boys out
He
there.
had the craziest jelly layup ever.
Oh my god, it
that
was
was
ridiculous.
filthy. We were right there and we seen it.
It was an and-one, right?
No,
No, that was the other one.
No, that was the
yeah,
other
that
one.
was, dude,
No,
he
he
literally
literally-
touched the
he was
ground.
about to touch the ground.
Looked at the crowd, went like this, and spun it and went right in. I'm like, yo.
He's about to touch the ground. He's like on the ground pretty much. Just spins it off the glass and it goes
That
right
was
in.
like
I was
Kyrie
just
X right there.
I'll agree with you guys that Bones is a bucket, and yeah, he did get a little bigger in the offseason.
Yeah,
He did get bigger.
Oh my
Like,
god.
we've seen him in person, yeah.
Yeah, he got bigger.
He got
he bulked up.
If you saw a photo of him during the season, he's a very skinny little kid.
Yeah.
Now he looks like he looks big, man.
He's shifty.
The issue is with Bones, though, is this is the reason he got traded from the Nuggets to the Clippers. He just cannot play defense for his life, man. He is not.
Yeah, he needs to get better.
He's just not like that. You know, he's a guy that can get you a bucket. Like, bro, if he was like a Jordan Poole rule, he can get you 15, 18 a game, maybe even 20. Personally,
well, now Jordan Poole's going to be the star in Washington.
Yeah,
him and Kuzma's shot IQ is going to be funny to watch.
Bro,
but Kuzma, dude, everyone says that Kuzma's like not really that good.
Kuzma's good, but I think his shot selection IQ needs some.
It needs some work, but I think that Kuzma with Jordan Poole, I think they're both going to be a really good duo, and people are going to be surprised at how good, not good, but they're going to be better than they are last year because only Bradley Beal was there, and basically they just gave Bradley Beal the ball and said go score, and basically defend too. Like Bradley Beal's is a great defender. He's a really good. When he wants to defend, he's one of the best defenders in the league.
He can hold up.
He can hold up against anybody.
He's
a lot. I remember seeing him. He locked up Kyrie Irving once, Kevin Durant or something. Well, I mean, I think Kevin Durant just misses the shot. I don't think anyone locks him up.
Yeah.
I think he just shoots over the people. And people were like giving him asked him, why don't you just shoot over people? He's like, but then that is just boring. Like there's no working on my game. There's nothing. I literally can do that, but it's not basketball.
That's why KD's gonna play until he's at least 40. I mean, he can.
But we gotta see his injury because remember his injury history is not that good either.
Yeah, you're forgetting. He slowed down a lot in Brooklyn after that ACL injury.
Yeah,
was it ACL or Achilles?
Achilles.
Yeah, after
I watched him tear that.
Bro,
I did too. That was bad.
He slowed down. Oh my God, you're a Warriors fan. Oh my, bro.
I watched him go down. I watched Clay go down.
Oh yeah, I watched
Curry take the ball and throw it.
When the Raptors started cheering, I'm not gonna lie,
that pissed me off.
Oh, that was bad.
Listen,
I was like,
I was rooting for the Raptors because I didn't like the Warriors. But
when
they were booing for KD, that's when
I didn't like that.
No, that pissed me off so much. That
and that's the same thing.
You seen Kyle Lowry and Danny Green telling the crowd to shut up. Too.
Yeah, that's not cool. Like, yeah, he's on Golden State. You might not like him, whatever, but you have to respect him as a player and the work that he's put in to be there. Like, you people are watching him. You're not playing.
No.
Like, you didn't put the work in to be there if you wanted to. You didn't have the mindset he did. You didn't come from where he came from. Like, don't ever do that. That's not that. You don't understand what they go through and who they are as a people. Now, Kevin Durant, I mean, I've never met Kevin Durant, but, like, he seems like a pretty nice guy, but he is...
he's very nonchalant.
He's high every freaking time. So that is literally, like, noticeable. Like, he literally tells the reporters, I'm high.
I'm stoned.
Yeah, I'm stoned. I'm good. That's the thing. But other than that, let's move to now. We're going from the Fiba World Cup. Any other thoughts on the Fiba World Cup? USA, what do we think? USA taking it all, right?
Of course, USA taking it all.
Gotta look out for some other
Bahamas
teams,
is dark horse second.
Yeah, dark horse.
Really? Okay.
I can see Bahamas with Buddy Hield and Ayton.
And DeAndre Jordan, right?
No, it's Eric Gordon.
No, DeAndre.
Oh, you said DeAndre Ayton. Okay, I think you meant Jordan. My bad.
No, he's American, yeah.
Okay. That's why I was like, wait, DeAndre Jordan is not...
From the Bahamas, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad team, too. You got one of the best three-point shooters on the team, Buddy Hield, and you got DeAndre Ayton should be one of the best big mans, but he plays soft. He's one of the softest players in the league, and his post game is terrible.
I've seen Karl Anthony Towns is playing for the Dominican Republic, so
he's good, man. I like Karl Anthony Towns, man. If they paired him up with Dame,
two shooters,
Rudy, Cat, Ant, and Dame, that just works. That
would work.
That would work.
Yeah, you just need like an okay shooter and
you need a wing that
defends. The okay shooter.
You're good.
That's that dude. Oh, they lost Prince. Never mind. Torian Prince. He went to the Lakers. Torian Prince went to the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Torian Prince. We picked him up. But I was saying Dame, Torian Prince, Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert.
Okay.
How about that 5? Now I don't know where your bench is, but that's a great 5. Now, let's move on to Damian Lillard. We're just basically talking about him.
The trade talks.
We're basically trade talks. How do we see the trade talks with Miami? What do you think, Dan, Matt? What do you think with Miami?
So, I don't know. I don't think that package is going to work out just because of the management not being on the same side with it. You know, being able to pair up trade packages for one another that'll somewhat benefit each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, we know Portland doesn't want to get fleeced. They've made that very clear.
Yeah.
And with their trade talks.
Mm-hmm.
And Miami Well, it's Miami culture. You know how it is.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
always want the best of the best and give up the least of the least.
But to be honest, they're gonna give up more than they want. They're
They're
gonna
gonna have to.
They're gonna give up Tyler Hero. They're definitely gonna have to give up
Duncan
Duncan Robinson. They're gonna probably give up. Well, they already gave up Gabe Vincent to the Lakers. We got him.
Might as well throw Kevin Love in there.
Kevin Love's probably gonna go. And to be honest, people say Kevin Love's washed.
He's
He's
not.
not washed.
No, he's not.
You give him the ball in the corner or any on the 3-point line, if he's open or not even open, if it is a stick hand that's late, he's making that.
Also, don't forget his
scrawny.
rebounding.
Huh?
He ain't scrawny no more.
No,
so
he's not scrawny.
No,
so,
he's-
like,
No,
yeah.
he can,
in the
he
finals.
can rebound.
In the finals, he reminded me of like Minnesota Kevin Love. Him
Yeah, he
just
was-
like bodying people, moving
Yeah, he was
people,
Yeah, no, he was
playing a little D on Jokic.
No, well, the way he was boxing out, I noticed, was crazy because like he was getting physical. He was checking people.
Yeah.
And he was.
And
he
he's
looked
old.
like he looked like he was trying to be like Dennis Rodman.
But
after
he was
the rebound.
he's old though.
He's an old man.
He's an older dude,
He's
man.
experienced.
got gray hair and everything.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while.
He
He's
has
seen
been.
LeBron from Miami LeBron to Cleveland LeBron to LA LeBron to now
Old
Who-
Old LeBron.
old LeBron to knowing where he's going to go to next year, after next year, because Bronny's coming. Well, we don't even know
He's got
with
to
his
play for the
cardiac
draft.
with his
That's it.
cardiac arrest. We don't know if
Yeah.
Bronny's even going to play anymore. I'm hoping he does because I would love to see that. But I don't think I think LeBron maybe wants to win one more title, but then all he cares about is playing with his son. I think this is the year. If he don't win a title this year, I don't think titles are in the thing. He just wants to play with his son. What do you think, as a person that likes the Lakers?
I mean, of course, I'm a Knicks fan, but
Yeah, but you respect
I
watching
respect-
the Lakers, so you
of
know
course.
you watched it a lot. So just like me, as a Laker fan myself. So what do you think? What do you think of that take with LeBron? Do you think he wants? He wants to win a championship, but realistically, if he goes to the Atlanta Hawks, they're not winning no shit
Yeah.
because that's where Bronny's projected to go next year.
Really?
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
going-
You
even
have him
know
going to the
that.
Hawks?
Yeah, they have him going 19, I
Oh,
believe, or
nah.
16 to the Hawks.
Yo, if he goes to the
Bro,
Hawks,
you-
that's bad.
You know
for
what's
the
crazy?
NBA.
What I think might raise Bronny's draft stock a lot. LeBron said whatever team Bronny gets drafted to, he'll go to. So that might make him
raise-
a lottery pick
That might make him a lottery pick. That might.
because of that. Because
But
you get
without-
Bronny, and then you're also gonna get LeBron.
Without that, though, he's projected to go to Atlanta. Wherever Atlanta's, I think it's either 16 or 19. That's where he's projected, or between 15, 16, or 19. Somewhere between the 15 and
Okay.
19 range, Bronny is projected to be picked. And whatever pick Atlanta has, that's the pick that they're projecting by the NBA scouts and everything else. That's where Bronny's supposed to be landing in Atlanta.
What I think LeBron's gonna do with playing with his son is I don't think he's actually gonna go to the team. I don't think he's gonna go to Atlanta. He might sign a 10-day with Atlanta and play a game or two with Bronny to try and get that experience and then retire immediately.
Really, it's just
I don't
Bronny's
think-
decision, though.
Yeah.
Like LeBron isn't gonna play like
You don't think so?
he isn't gonna play till he's 40, and he isn't gonna play a full season with his son. Like he ain't going to Atlanta.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
He's not going to Atlanta.
Now,
We've heard his-
LeBron
we've
James
heard-
going to Atlanta.
We've heard his intentions.
Bro, we heard his intentions, but he isn't planning to play an entire season at Atlanta.
I know, because
don't know.
LeBron is league cap. He
But
caps about
look
everything.
at this though. If Atlanta stays with Trae Young, Bronny,
Dejounte
LeBron,
Murray.
Clint
DeJounte
Capella.
Murray, Clint Capella.
Yeah.
You're telling me that team is not pretty good? Trae Young at number one. You want to put DeJounte Murray?
Nah, Javante Murray's the one. Trae Young's the two. It would be Bron the three. Four. No, they got rid of John Collins.
They did.
Who they?
No.
got rid of?
I thought they gave up Ray John Collins. They gave
John-
up. They traded Ray John Collins.
No. They traded John Collins to who though?
I forget.
Utah. Yeah, for
Yeah,
Utah.
Utah,
For who, though?
Utah.
For who?
I forgot.
Rudy Gay. Bro,
Yes.
Rudy Gay's
Gay.
about to. Nah, Rudy Gay ain't starting, bro. But like,
So where would Bronny go? Will Bronny come off the bench?
definitely.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You can't play over Trey. You
Okay.
know, he.
But
I
could you put him?
Trey's a traditional
He's
point guard.
6'5". Bronny 6'4".
Bronny is
Oh, no,
actually,
he's 6
6'2".
6'2".
He's short.
Yeah,
I
Bronny's
thought he
like...
was 6'3", 6'4".
No, he's like 6'2", 6'3".
He's 6'3", 6'4".
That's all. Oh, yeah,
He ain't
we're
like,
between
We're
6'2" and
we're in the
6'4".
same height range.
Yeah, between 6'2" and 6'4". Then let's not get technical. 6'2" and a half.
Alright.
6'2", and 3/4.
Yeah, but I think Bronny comes off the bench as the one. That's definite. I think he comes off bench number one as the one. He's a defender. He could shoot the ball, and he's a point guard.
What I think when he comes off the bench, he's going to be a 3-and-D. He's got first few years in the league. Until
I think he's gonna. I think
gonna be a
nah,
heavy
Bronny
player
his
because that's
play
what he
style-
plays. That's what he plays in high school.
He's
He
a
was
he's
a
a
3D.
pass first guy though, Bronny.
That's
Isn't
what I'm. Yeah, he is.
He's a pass
He
first
doesn't
point
score
guard.
the ball a lot.
No, he'll score, but like he's looking to get his teammates. He's kind of like Alonzo.
He'll give.
Kind of
He'll
reminds
give.
me. He kind of reminds me of Alonzo. How he
Where he
how
passes the
looks,
ball more.
How he looks for his teammates before he looks for himself.
I mean, I guess in that aspect, but I thought you were talking about Alonzo play style.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no,
that.
no.
I'm saying the way he scans the floor.
Yeah.
Similar.
He's trying to get all of his.
You know,
other
he scans
teammates
the
to
floor
shit.
just like his father.
I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
He scans the floor just
I'm just
like
saying
LeBron.
he can shoot the rock.
He can.
No, he can.
without
I'm
a
not saying.
doubt.
I'm not saying he
He's
can't
a
shoot.
shooter. Like,
No,
he's a
he's
shooter.
a
he
pure
can shoot.
shooter. He can shoot the ball.
He's a great finisher too. Like he.
Oh, his
Underrated finisher.
His finishing is-
He's got a bag when he goes to the hoop.
Remember
He
Skip
drives.
Bayless shit on him, saying like, "Yo, if your daddy would have dunked that with his left hand, he like had a funky dunk." And Skip Bayless commented saying like, "If that was your dad, that would have been a poster." Everyone's like hating on him.
Yeah,
But Skip Bayless is a fuck.
Yo, look where Shannon's going now. First take, September
Him and Stephen
6th,
A.
right?
Smith. Yep.
September 4th, Stephen A. Smith. Now where the hell's Skip going? He gonna be doing undisputed by himself? Psst, no one gonna
Probably.
watch that shit.
No,
gonna argue with
who's
his
the Seattle
wife next.
Seahawks CB? He was part of
Richard
the.
Sherman? Oh!
Yeah, Richard
Oh,
Sherman.
he's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
there.
he's going
Yo,
on.
what a difference, right? Richard Sherman, when Skip Bayless was on First Take, he was talking shit to Richard
Yeah,
Sherman
he was.
I
about the
remember
beginning
that.
of the
I remember
season.
that.
And now both of them are working together.
I
Ooh,
remember
that's
that.
going to be a battle right
Yeah.
there. That actually might be cool. I'll watch those. I like Undisputed then. Richard Sherman, I love Richard Sherman. He's a funny guy.
He is.
When he talks his shit, he's funny as hell, man.
All right. Do you want to pivot the topic
Yeah,
now?
let's pivot to now. We're gonna do the 5 football team schedule. So you could just, I know you're not crazy about football, but you know somewhat about
I
it.
appreciate me having on the podcast, bro.
Thanks,
for coming,
man.
bro.
I appreciate it. I'll catch you. All right, so Matt, here we are.
Yep.
We're rolling with this.
We got the football schedules up
So
here.
yeah, let's start with the Steelers. So
Steelers.
Tampa Bay. Oh, this is the
That's
preseason.
We
So
do week 1.
regular season.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go.
Niners.
What do we think?
Ooh, Niners. I think Niners got that one. I don't think they're gonna get that first win against them. You good?
I just exited
I know you
out.
exit out dabs.
I tried to freaking put it together, but hey, it is what it is. Hold on. Let me.
I think Niners got that one.
I think the Niners.
I think
definitely-
McCaffrey's gonna have a game.
I think the Niners.
Especially week 1, he's got to show out. McCaffrey.
I think the Niners are definitely gonna win that. All right, we got it back. Thank God. I think the Niners are definitely winning that. Let's move to. Hold up, guys.
Get the schedule back up.
Yeah, get the schedule back up. Let's hope I don't exit out again.
You good?
So, San Fran, I think
I think Niners take
Steelers
that.
go 0-1
Yeah.
against Cleveland. I think I think we had Steelers winning.
I think we had. No, did we?
No, we had Cleveland
Yeah, we
winning.
had Cleveland, so
they're
they're 0-2.
0-2 first day.
Yeah.
Vegas, I think they
beat Vegas.
and I think they beat Houston. I think they go
Yeah,
two,
so they're 2-2 now.
2-2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
We
had
had-
Baltimore winning.
We had Baltimore winning
So
the
2
first
and 3.
one. So 2-3. Then they had a bye. Then I had them
The
beating the Rams, right?
Yep.
So 3-3.
3-3.
Jacksonville, I think they lose against Jacksonville.
I think they lose.
Yeah, Jacksonville's going to be really good.
Yeah, Jacksonville's
3-4. Tennessee, they're beating Tennessee.
They're beating Titans suck.
4-4. Green Bay. Green Bay's tricky. Jordan Love
He might be something.
he might be something, but I think Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin and that veteran leadership, I think they squeeze a game, especially when it's home. It's
Yes.
home against Green Bay. I think they go 5-4.
I think they could. Yeah.
Cleveland, they
Okay.
go 6-4 because we had Steelers. We
Yeah,
had
we had
Steelers
Steelers
winning this
winning.
one. And then at the Bengals,
They
we had the
lose-
Bengals losing. I mean, the
Or
Bengals
it was
winning,
beating them
the
and them
Bengals.
losing.
So 6-5, and then Arizona, we have them winning 7-5.
7-5.
New England.
Oof. I don't know. That one's tricky.
7-5. I think
I think New England might.
New England wins.
Wins, yeah.
So they're 7-6. I got them beating the Colts at the Colts, close one. Anthony Richardson
So they're
goes
what?
up
So
right
what are
into
they
their.
right now? 8-6.
No, they were just 8-6. No, yeah, they are 8-6. My bad. 8-6 with that win. Cincinnati. We have the Steelers beating Cincinnati.
We do.
So 9-6.
9-6.
Seattle
Losing.
9-7,
9-7.
and I
And
think they're losing Baltimore.
Baltimore 9-8.
So 9-8. They winning record.
Winning
Still
record.
Mike Tomlin with a winning record.
Yeah.
How about that?
Steelers winning record we got going.
Dude, they have not lost. Mike Tomlin has not had a losing season his whole career. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Talk about the best coach of all time. I don't know.
I don't know.
Bill Belichick's
Belichick's up there.
Yeah, but
I think he might take it.
Who?
The best NFL coach.
Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
I think he
I
will
think
with
so.
all the Super Bowls, but I think Mike Tomlin's second without doubt.
I think he's top two. For sure.
All right, now we're moving on to nothing other than Bill Belichick and his Patriots.
Yep.
So let's roll with the Patriots right now.
I wonder how long he's going to be coaching.
Who?
Belichick.
I don't know. He looks old, man.
Yeah, I wonder when he's going to stop.
Okay, Philly, they're losing.
Oh yeah.
0-1. Miami,
1-1.
1-1. Jets, wait, hold on. 1-2. I think the Jets win in this one.
I think they'll beat the Patriots.
1-2. At Dallas, they're losing. And this is not even a thing. At Dallas, you're not winning week 4. Not happening. Not
I
happening.
can see that.
Not happening.
I mean, Dallas is decent.
Wait, 10-1. That's October 1st. Yeah, October 1st. No.
Yeah.
4:25 p.m. at Dallas. Hell no.
No.
So wait, we have 0-1, 1-1,
I think
1-2.
No.
No.
Are the 3?
They're 1-3.
Oh, 1-3.
1-3.
1-3. Okay.
New Orleans Saints.
They're beating.
Yeah.
I can see them beating.
2-3.
2-3.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Raiders. That's a win.
So
3-3.
3-3.
Yeah,
3-3. Buffalo Bills lost.
3-4.
3-4. Miami. I think they're losing Miami.
I think
at
they lose
Miami.
3-5.
3-5. Washington. Ooh.
4.
Max
I think they win.
I think they win a close one though.
Close.
4-5.
4-5.
Indianapolis. I think they win this one
They
too.
win that one.
5-5.
Yeah.
At the Giants, they're gonna lose.
They're losing the Giants.
Yeah. 5-6.
Yeah, 5-6.
Los Angeles Chargers, they're losing the Chargers. Chargers are killing them. 5-7. Pittsburgh, we had Pittsburgh winning.
Yeah.
So 5-8. Kansas City, lost. 5-9.
5-9.
Broncos,
Win.
6-9. Bills,
Loss.
yeah, they're gonna get killed.
6-10.
6-10. Jets, I think they beat the
win
Jets.
7-10.
I think they beat the Jets for the second game.
Or
yeah.
8-10.
No, because they were 6-10, 7-10.
Oh, 7-10. Okay.
Yeah, 7-10. So I think they lose the first week, first time against the Jets, win the second time. So 7-10. Patriots are 7-10 losing record. I think they had a losing record last year too.
They did, I think.
So now we're moving on to my cameraman's favorite team, Kevin, the New York Jets. So let's see how the Jets will
The
do.
other New York team.
Yeah, the other New York team.
The other team that takes up space at MetLife Stadium.
Yes, which I think they should have another stadium, which is ridiculous.
I'm just glad they're getting rid of the turf field.
Yes. Okay, Buffalo. I think it's a close one, but I think Buffalo wins.
I think Buffalo
0-1.
0-1.
At Dallas. I don't know about that one. I don't think they're going to win. On CBS.
0-2.
0-2. So they're 0-2. New England, 1-2.
1-2.
Kansas City. That's going to be a good game. At
I
New
think
York,
it's
I think they're going to win this one. I think they're going to
That game's going to be sold out.
Oh my God. I think they're going to sneak it, though.
Aaron Rodgers versus Mahomes in New York.
I think it's 2-2.
Or in Jersey, technically.
Yeah, I think Jets win 2-2.
I think so, too.
Very close one. Like winner, like Aaron Rodgers does one of his late heroics and gets them to field goal range.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Broncos,
some BS.
I think they
his
beat
last second wonders, you know what I mean?
It's ridiculous. Against the Cowboys, he did it all the time, so I especially know that. Denver, I think they win 3-2. Philly, they lose 3-3. At Philly, home against they're home against Philly. They're not beating Kansas City
and then
beating Philly. The two people that are in the Super Bowl. It's not happening.
2 people that were in the Super Bowl.
3-3.
Nah.
At New York. Okay.
At New York.
You guys.
Who's home
for
the second Giants game?
No, that the first game was the
okay.
preseason.
Oh, that was preseason.
So what are they? What are they? 3-3, right?
3-3.
So at the Giants, I think the Jets take this one. If I'm being honest.
I think the Jets
after they just get killed against Philly, then bye. I think they win.
They could take a game.
4-3. Los Angeles Chargers, I think they go back to back and they win 5-3. Vegas, I also think they win
6-3.
6-3. Buffalo.
We had Buffalo winning, right?
Yeah.
So 6-4.
6-4. Wait, the first game against the Jets, we had No, we had. Did we? We had Buffalo. We had Buffalo winning,
and then them losing that one.
Yeah, the Jets.
Okay.
The Buffalo.
So vice versa.
So they are. So they were 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3, 7-3.
7-3.
And then I think they lose against this one. 7-4.
Yeah.
Atlanta, they're gonna kill them. 8-4.
8-4.
Houston,
9-4.
9-4. At Miami,
9-5.
9-5.
Yeah.
Washington, they're gonna kill them.
10-6.
10-6. At Browns, they're gonna kill them. 11-6. At the Patriots.
Do we have the Patriots winning or we?
No, we have the Patriots
I
losing.
think so. 12-6.
12-6.
Right? No.
No, 12-5.
12-5.
12-5.
Wow, that's a great record.
That's what they're projected, literally. 12-5 is a fantastic record.
No.
They have a hard schedule.
They do.
They're playing Buffalo, Miami, Kansas City,
Chiefs,
Giants,
Dallas,
Philly.
Oh my
Lord.
God.
The Browns, they're not that bad
Browns
either.
aren't horrible.
No, we got
No.
Deshaun Watson, Nick Chubb, Miles
So we
Garrett.
got what? Texans next.
Texans, yeah.
We got
This
the
is
Houston
gonna be
Texans.
shit.
They're probably gonna go 0-16.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it would be
I
that
think-
rough, but I think it'll be rough for.
Yeah,
for them.
for Bryce Young, I think it's gonna be a rough one season.
Let's see their schedule.
They don't got a bad team though. They got a young team. That's
They
the
do have
problem.
a young team. It's just inexperience.
At Baltimore, they're getting killed. 0-1.
0-1.
Indianapolis,
I think they could win.
I think they win this one. 1-1. At Jacksonville, they're
1-2.
1-2. At home against Pittsburgh,
1-3.
1-3. I think they beat Atlanta back to back. No, they beat Atlanta at Atlanta. 2-3.
2-3.
New Orleans, I think they lose this one. 2-4. Bye. Then against at
Panthers,
Carolina, I think they win this.
3-4.
3-4.
Yeah, 3-4.
CJ Stroud is there.
Oh yeah.
No. CJ Stroud's on Houston. Bryce Young is on Carolina. That's gonna
Oh,
be
it's
the
Bryce
top.
Young who we're thinking
Do
of.
both friends?
Oh yeah.
Both playing? Ooh, that's gonna be a close
gonna-
one. Oh.
That's gonna be a
Who
duel.
we got? Who we got?
I think I got Carolina winning that.
Carolina. So what does that make them?
3-4.
3-4. Because they had the bye.
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
I think they can.
I think they'll win that.
They'll win that. 4-4.
4-4. At Cincy, they're gonna get killed.
4-5.
4-5. Arizona.
4-6.
4-6. They're gonna lose that one.
Yeah, Kyle Murray.
Kyle Murray's not playing.
Oh, he's not.
He's still recovering. We don't know
Oh,
when he's coming back.
we don't know his time yet.
Colt McCoy's gonna start.
Oh, so then, that's.
But that's week 11. We don't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
right
that'll-
now, that's up in the air. I'm gonna
that's
go with
2.5 months away from
if
now.
Kyle Murray plays, guys. Kyle Murray plays. Arizona's winning.
Yeah.
Kyle Murray doesn't play. Texans should win
Yeah.
that game. So that makes them.
That's a throw-up game.
That makes them what? 5-6.
Yeah, 5-6.
Jacksonville,
I think.
they're losing 5-7. Denver, I think they'll
Denver, yeah.
win.
Jacksonville, they lose. Denver,
I think they'll win.
I think they'll win.
5-6,
Denver.
6-7.
6-7.
No,
6 and
6-6. 6-6.
Yeah, it's 6
And then the Jets, they're losing.
Yeah, 6 and
6-7. At Tennessee, I think they'll lose
I
this
think
one.
they lose that one. 6 and 8.
6-8. Cleveland, I think they're
Losing.
losing that one.
6 and 9.
And then Tennessee, I think they'll
Win that
win this.
one. 7 and was it 7 and 9? What happened?
I don't know. What happened.
Peter glitch.
Yeah.
7 and 9, right?
So they were 6-9. 7.
6 and
No,
10.
6-9 over here. 7 and 9.
7 and 9.
And then I think they finish
So
off
7 and 10.
7 and 10.
Yeah. Okay. I can
So
see
we
that.
got the Texans, guys. Whoever's a Texans fan out there, Texans going 7 and 10. Not terrible
Not horrible
for
but-
CJ Stroud. I think he's going to flourish. I just don't
I
think they
think
have
so,
enough
too.
defense and enough firepower behind them. But they do have my old tight end, Dalton Schultz, is
They
on
do.
Houston, and he was a big
boy.
big boy for the Dallas. Our last guy, last
Last
team
team
for
is the
today
Colts.
is the Colts, and then we're going to be finish up, and then we're going to roll into the Apple Podcast and Spotify
Yep.
with both my co-host Matt and his boy, our guest Dan.
Yes, sir.
So a
Excited
regular
for
season
that.
game, first game, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars. I think.
I think
who do we have?
Jackson-
Jacksonville winning that. Yeah.
Jacksonville
So 0-1.
0-1. Houston, I think we have
Houston.
Indianapolis. We have Indianapolis
winning.
losing this
Or
one
the-
because we have Indianapolis
Winning
winning
the last one. So
Houston-
0-2. Right.
No,
Wait, we're Colts are losing, right?
Colts are losing the last game. So Houston.
Oh, so
we got
1 and
Colts
1.
in 1
Okay.
and 1.
Okay, I got confused. for a
Yeah, it's
second.
all good.
So 1 and 1.
Then 1 and 2,
We got 1 and 2 Baltimore.
2 and 2,
2 and 2.
2 and 3,
2 and 3.
2 and 4,
2 and 4. Jacksonville. Cleveland.
2 and
2
5,
and 5.
3 and 5.
I could see that.
Against
with
New
With
Orleans,
the Saints, yeah.
3 and 5
5s.
at Carolina.
That's a tough one.
I think I'm gonna go 4 and 5. I think Colts get a close one with Bryce Young.
I think Carolina.
You
wins
really
that.
think? Okay,
Yeah, I think-
okay. We'll go 3 and 6 then.
Yeah, 3 and 6.
At New England, I think they'll win.
Yeah,
4 and 6. Tampa, Think they lose.
They lose 4-7.
4-7. Tennessee again.
Tennessee. Who do we have?
4-7. We had the Colts.
So 5-7. Wait.
Yeah.
They
No,
won
we
that.
had them losing.
We had them losing. So 4-8. Right. If they lose to the Titans.
Yeah.
Week 13.
Yeah. 4-8. 4-9 against Bengals.
Yeah.
At Bengals, I think they lose to Steelers again. 4-10. At Atlanta, they win 5-10. Vegas, I think
they win 6-10.
No, I think they lose
You
against
think
Vegas.
they lose? All right, I can see that.
So
that's a throw-up game.
5-10, so they're 5-11, and I think they beat Houston, which we have them beating Houston. So 6-11. 6-11 is not bad either.
Mm.
For Anthony Richardson, person that just basically didn't really take a lot of snaps, not
just some guy who's really never had the
NFL
quarterback
NFL
experience.
Experience is
You know,
off.
at like a high intense level where you got everybody coming at you.
But he's gonna be, if he turns out to be really good, guys. Anthony Richardson is the man. He's gonna be really good. He's a dual threat. He's like he reminds me of Josh Allen. Really, his arm is huge. Have you seen him throw?
I have seen him throw.
His arm is
His
a
arm is
monster,
not
and then he
bad.
runs over people. His accuracy's off.
His
But
accuracy.
that was
That's what
with Josh Allen.
I was about
though.
to bring up.
But that was with Josh Allen in the
Allen
beginning.
struggled with that. in the
Yeah,
beginning.
his accuracy was off, and his accuracy's still
That's
off.
what
He had-
Buffalo fans would always get on him for. I remember.
And this year he did too. He had 13 or 14 interceptions this year. His accuracy was off. And Anthony Richardson has the same thing. But he has a similar build. He runs over people. He's a speedster. He can run. And he's he reminds me of also Cam Newton. That type
like
too.
a young Cam Newton.
A young Cam Newton
Okay.
and a young Josh Allen. Both of those. I think
that's a fair comparison.
Right?
I think
All
it's
right.
a fair,
what do you guys think?
honest
Let me know in
comparison.
the comments what you guys think of Anthony Richardson being compared to a young Cam Newton and a young Josh Allen with the arm and then the running capability of both of them.
Yep.
And Cam Newton, say what you want, had an arm.
He
when
did.
was with Carolina.
No,
he had
did.
a cannon.
No, he had that Super Bowl run.
Yeah,
Super
he had
Bowl 50 run was crazy.
He had a
I know he
cannon.
did terrible in that game, but
He had a cannon.
that run
But,
he had with Carolina.
Everyone
amazing.
remembers of the last couple seasons when he played and he couldn't throw the ball far. But his mechanics were off and he probably had an injury and no one knows about.
Yeah.
But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our Fire Sports Pod show where everything was fire. Thank you again for my co-host Matt coming on.
Bro.
Also, thanks to his boy Daniel as our special guest coming on. I appreciate him coming on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 segments. Again, let's recap the first 10 teams of our scheduling. Ravens are 12-5, Bengals are 12-5, Dolphins are 10-7, Bills are 12-5, Browns are 9-8, Steelers are 9-8, Packers are 7-10, Jets are 12-5, Texans are 7-10, and finish off at 10. The Colts are 6-11. Next week we're gonna have another 5 teams, so stay tuned to that. But this is it for the Fire Sports Pod show. I'm your host Zach Jackson.
I'm your co-host Matthew Abdinoor.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, guys.